All right, no tail swing there. Dude, how am I missing this dodge? How am I missing this dodge? How am I missing this fucking tail dodge that's literally slow and you can see it coming, but somehow I can't hit it? His swing is faster than his fucking giant tail swinging around. Again, Boogie, thank you for redeeming 5,000 points to make me hate you today. Congratulations. Mission accomplished. I hope you break your leg. That was too much. I'm sorry. I went too far there. I went too far there. That was too far. Maybe not break your leg. A simple stub toe. That would have sufficed. I'm sorry. I went too far with break a leg. That was too far. What are you doing, bud? There's that fucking drink. Double swing. So you can almost goad him into doing a move there, kind of, but not really. He did it again. That fucking delayed swing is horrible. Now I'm gonna back the fuck up and drink. That delayed swing is dog shit. Double swing. Oh, I was hoping to... Oh, come on, dude. Are you kidding me with this shit? I gotta drink both. Why can't I hit the tail? Why can't I hit the tail? If he can hit me with it, why can't I hit it? I wonder if I can jump that tail. I wonder if I can jump the tail. I think we just learned it. I think we just learned it. I think we just learned it right there. Let's back up. What are you doing, dude? We don't want the double tail swing. There it is. He just refuses to not do that. Oh my God. He's using that as a way to get out of getting hit now. He didn't do it. He didn't do the tail swing that time. So up to that point, he was doing the tail swing every time after. Wow, dude. Okay. Nope. More. I want more. Don't come in acting like a bitch now. I can't do the attack after that time. I was too close to him. Drink. Oh my god, dude. That is such dog shit. I died right there. I thought that was it. Bugweed says, what's the build you're going for? Nothing. No build in mind whatsoever, Bugweed. None at all. Right now, we've just been leveling strength, trying to get to the shield that we want to get to, but we haven't got it yet. We got to get to 36 strength in order to wield the shield that for some reason I want to use. But no build at all in mind. No build. Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. That is 15 deaths today on one guy. 15 on just him. Double swing. 2 swings for us. Missed. Double swing. I knew that. I thought that was the delayed one. I thought that was going to be the delayed one. You got to figure out how to dodge his that second phase. There was the fucking... Oh, whatever, dude. Whatever, man. That was trash. No. I was hoping that we could stun him before that attack. So we can, if we get hit, we can take 1 hit, right? I thought for sure the double tail was coming there. Dude, are you kidding me? Look at how long he waited to do the tail attack on that fucking attack. That was so dumb. That was so fucking stupid. Oh, no double tail that time. What? No way, dude. All right. Maybe I should charge him when he's coming out of that, if that makes sense. Oh my god, I hate this fucking tail attack. It's so dumb. I almost want to charge him so when he lands. My god, he waits so long. There's essentially no opening now that's safe. He just fills the opening with his fucking tail whip. I was waiting for the tail. I was literally sitting there waiting for the tail. Oh my god, dude, I hate his tail. You're a bitch! I was waiting for a tail at the end. I'm not gonna lie, I thought there was gonna be a tail there. Let's back up so we don't get the double tail swing there. That was a very long tail delay right there. An incredibly long... Wow. I just can't get an opening to get a hit in. Fight. 38 deaths. That's all it took. 38 deaths to get there. No big deal. Super simple, really, if you think about it. Whew. I don't think I breathed for the last 40 seconds of that fight. I think I pretty much held my breath for 40 seconds. We've done it! Thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad you guys could be here for us beating the Crucible Knight, an optional boss. But you didn't have to fight in the first place. But for some reason decided that we had to fight him. Good job, everybody. We nailed it. Holy shit. Hangry Man says, I had a hard time with this guy too. If I remember correctly, you can jump over the tail instead of dodging. Yeah, yep. That's what I was wondering, if I can jump it. Hands over a hammer to Mr. Rockitsauce. It's final. It's final decision. Goobs, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Buckwheat, Boogie, Midnight Kev, Angry Man. I'm glad you all could be here for it. Thank you for your love and support. Wait, Boogeyman. No, take it back. Boogeyman flashbanged me in the middle of that fight. No, take it back. You're a horrible human. Level up. Should we? We don't even have enough to level up, do we? Yeah. No, we're good. All right. So now that we're done with that optional boss that we didn't have to fight, there's a couple other things that we can go get. And in fact, one of them might have helped out a lot in that fight right there. Mirko, thank you. Well done. Nailed it. First try. Boogie. Come on. Come on. Boogie says 100 bits for the flashbang. You know don't have to pay for it. Shit. Knock it off. Boogie, thank you for the 100 biddies, my friend. Buckwheat said, you should get something other than a damn tail for that shit. Oh, yeah. I forgot to even look at that. That is a incantation, too, by the way. It's an incantation. And it says, the aspect of the crucible tail. It says, one of the ancient Erdtree's incantations, it creates a supple tail that sweeps through the foe before the caster. Charging enhances its potency. This is a manifestation of the Erdtree's primal vital energies, an aspect of the primordial crucible where all life was once blended together. All of it. So first thing we should go do now is go get something that we should have gotten before we did that fight, but I didn't want to make that fight easy. Not that this would have made it easy, but I didn't want to trivialize how hard of a time I had my first time fighting that guy. I'm kind of going for that first time feeling when I do this playthrough here. So we could have obviously went and got a super good damage weapon and come back and fought him. But I more or less wanted to kind of do it the way I did the first time. And this might have cheapened that a little bit to me, at least. But up here, past the giant troll bitch up here, there is the Strength Knot Crystal Tier. And if we go into the inventory, I believe it is right here. Strength Knot Crystal Tier. Crystal Tier forms slowly over the ages where the Erdtree bounty falls to the ground. Can be mixed in a flask of wondrous physic, resulting concoction temporarily increases one's strength. So it increases your strength by 10, I do believe, for 3 minutes. We're going to be adding that too. So the aspect is a tail, says, but what an ass. What an ass. All right. What stallion? Now we're going to do, essentially, we're going to have another invasion that happens here. Once you approach this sort of Colosseum looking building over here, a guy is going to come and invade your world. And you can, he carries around a giant hammer. The guy's kind of, he can hit pretty hard, but he's not too bad of an invasion here. So you can see, as always, we just got kicked off of our horse, which means that there is an impending invasion happening. It's going to happen. And he should appear right here in front of us any second now. And it's the recusant Henricus. And he will swing that hammer like a son of a bitch, let me tell you. But he can be knocked off guard, too. So you see how we can sort of knock him off balance there. And you can kind of exploit that. He does have a couple of attacks that will swing through that basically give him what's known as hyper armor. It gives him more poise. He bled and died. So we got a bleed proc on him, and he actually bled to death there. That was the big splash of blood that we've seen there. And from him, we're going to get the Hammer Talisman. Let's go to equipment. It's easier that way. The Hammer Talisman. A talisman depicting a hammer and a knight enhances stamina reducing attacks against a blocking opponent. Hammers are highly effective against shield-bearing foes. So much so that they are known as night killers. So essentially, you put this on, and any attack that you do that would lower the stamina of somebody blocking with a shield will lower more stamina, essentially reducing their poise in a lot of ways, or putting them closer to a guard break, where then you can obviously do a critical attack on them. And there is one item back here that we have to grab. You might say he got fired up, says Hangry Man. No. The item, this is a multiplayer. Okay, competitive multiplayer. The Duelist Furled Finger, use the Duelist Furled Finger to write a red summon sign. Competitive multiplayer will begin once you have been summoned to a player from another world. You will take the role of an adversary or duelist, and your objective is to defend or to defeat the host of fingers who summoned you. So we get a small red effigy and a Duelist Furled Finger. We come in and read these. I believe they're in here. Yeah. The small red effigy. It says an item for online play can only be used from within the multiplayer menu. Send a competitive summon sign to several summoning pools. In competitive multiplayer, your objective is to find and defeat the host of fingers of the world to which you were summoned. And the other thing that we got was the duelist furled finger. Creates a summon sign for competitive multiplayer. Arrive as an adversary duelist. And the objective is to defeat the host of fingers in the world at which you were summoned. A finger of corpse wax furled like a hook. The bronze ornament are the mark of a duelist. Okay. So basically multiplayer items. And they allow you to put down your sign on the ground, and anybody that is going to Nightmare, I'll refund you that, by the way. I'm sorry. Hold on. Essentially, anybody in their world that sees your sign can summon you to them, and it's strictly for multiplayer. You're there just to do a duel, and you'll fight that person one-on-one, and then that'll be that. I don't think you can summon multiple people, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Not 100% sure. Nightmare, I forgot to remove the auto-tune. The auto-tune will be removed. I don't like it, but I will refund your rockets at the end of stream here. Groot, how long did that say you were following? Exclamation point follow age. There's another item that we can get up here. Also, I do believe there is a golem. A golem that can come to life here as well. If I'm not mistaken. I think. I might be wrong. No golem apparently. But there is an item. If we come out here, we can actually travel along the side of this. There is an enemy here. And then sitting next to him is sporific grease, which I don't think I've ever used sporific grease ever in the history of ever. That is a usable item. And it says solidified grease made from the mixture of light purple materials. It's a craftable item and it coats your armament, inflicting sleep. The effect lasts only for a short time. I don't think I've ever used that. I wonder how effective it would be at putting shit to sleep. I thought there was a golem that you could wake up here. Maybe not. So two more items. One, you can see up above us, there is a teardrop scarab up there. And the other is going to be a guaranteed drop from this knight that's on the horseback over here. The easiest way to take out this knight on horseback is on horseback, believe it or not. So a great thing to use here would be, hey, I'm going to switch over to the Lance Talisman. I'm looking at you, Lance. And then run up to him and hit him. And he's dead. And the item that he is going to drop is going to be the Ash of War for Golden Vow. And this is probably the most used buff in the entire game. So before going into a fight, you can use this Ash of War to essentially give you, I believe it's 15% extra damage and also 15% extra defenses, if I do believe. If I'm remembering correctly. Like I said, I could be wrong. Don't quote me. But it is an Ash of War. You're going to put it on your weapon. And it says, this Ash of War grants an armament the Sacred Affinity and the following skill, Golden Vow. Skill passed down from antiquity among the knights of the capital. Raise your armament aloft and pledge to honor the Erdtree in battle, granting self and nearby allies increased attack power and defense. Usable on all melee armaments. What is this lance you speak of? It says Real Boogeyman. I don't know. Boogeyman, what could it be? What lance could I be speaking of? We're gonna head up top here now, and of course there was that teardrop scarab, and the teardrop scarab will have a somber smithing stone 1. And then if we come down on the side here, you can get some smoldering butterflies if you need any, or if you're going to be using them from crafting from right here. And there is a new kind of enemy that we haven't seen up to this point, and it's these little creatures. They're sort of like little lava blobs. They can shoot fire and all that kind of shit as well. But nothing special about them. I just figured I'd bring you over and show them. We haven't seen them yet. And then if we head in this direction down the hill, we should get sort of ambushed by some wolves here, I do believe. Right about now. Where'd you go? Nice ambush, nerds. All right, so, and if we continue down, up above us there on that cliff is where we got the Strength Knot Crystal Tear from just a couple of minutes ago. And just down the way from it here, another ambush. Is there no one else? Get your lumps of flesh and your thin beast bones. And just down the road from it, there's going to be a shack here with another NPC for us to meet. So we'll grab this real quick. Then we'll go in here and we'll actually talk to this NPC. His name is Bernal at the War Master Shack.
Not seen you before. Name's Bernal. Tarnished, just like you. Let me ask you something. Are you here in the lands between to take up the fight? Does your faith in the guidance of grace hold firm, despite the collapse of the Golden Order?
It does not matter which, what you give him, what answer. I'm gonna go with the straight up honest answer. I don't know.
Honest to a fault, I see.
I don't know.
Such thoughts won't behoove you as a Tarnished, but there's nothing wrong with that. Any interest in bearing the torch of my battle arts? All I know is the sword. Picked up a fair few tricks in my time, too. Now's the time to pass them on. To a good Tarnished like you.
They changed that. They actually changed the dialogue there. It used to say a good and proper Tarnished as yourself. That's weird. Let's talk to him.
There's a myriad of battle arts in these lands that I've yet to discover. Mementos of all the warriors who raised their arms in battle, lost and died. A fine tale, all told of true chivalric romance. That's how I fell in love with the sword and the arts of combat. It grants meaning even to falling in battle.
To death
itself.
To death itself. Meaning to death itself. Every time we died to the Crucible Knight, it meant something. We learned a little bit more and a little bit more. And the next thing you know, we fucking killed him. You remember that? You guys already forgot? Jesus. So basically what Bernal does is he sells Ashes of War. A whole bunch of them. A bunch of them. For all different kinds of weapons, including parries and quick steps, even no skill. He'll sell you the lack of a skill. Isn't that nice of him? Super nice. Eventually, we're going to come back. We're going to buy all of these at some point. I'm just not going to do it right now, I don't think. And we actually have a few of these. But eventually, I'd like to go through and use every Ash of War in the entire game. Because I know that there's some that I have missed. So yeah, that's what he does.
Not floating your boat, eh?
Nope.
Well, there's no rush. Knowledge of the arts can wait another day.
Cool. So let's sit down right now. We do have another level up. We have 56, 30. Wait, no, we are 20 short, aren't we? No, we're good. We're going to put this into strength. We're trying to get to 36 strength right now. How many do we need for our next level up? Level up, it is 5915, so 6,000. 6,000 for our next level up. Gubin says, I remember now. I remember how it started. I can't remember yesterday. I can't remember since yesterday. Queensryche reference check. So if we come up the hill here, I've never seen Queensryche, by the way. There's going to be a couple of Cadence Cell Swords that are up here. And right in the middle of the road, there is an item for us to grab. It's going to be arrows. In fact, it's going to be fire arrows. Arrows that we don't have yet. Let me get the safety, and we'll read about them. We should be good here. Equipment. And fire arrows. It says an arrow with a tip set alight deals fire damage. Super good description. Very in-depth. And essentially right now we've kind of made it all the way back to the Stormvale Shack. Is that what this is called? Is that what it's called? Storm Hill Shack. This is where the girl is inside sitting there. And from here, we're going to go do... Essentially, we're going to get... you know what? Let's go to the... There is a cemetery down here with sarcophagus. Let's go do that first. It should be right about here. I'm trying to decide what I want to do next.